In the silent heart of the Sahara, a forgotten monument pierces the sky, the Obelisk of Eternity. Once a beacon of a lost civilization, its symbols whisper of gods, power, and catastrophe. Archaeologists have long debated its purpose, a monument, or perhaps a warning. Each carved symbol seems to pulse with an energy that defies explanation. For decades, the world dismissed the obelisk as a mere relic of forgotten kings. But recent discoveries suggest a truth far darker than history ever told. Strangely, identical symbols were found carved beneath the ice of Antarctica. Could this mean a shared origin between continents long thought unconnected?
Some scholars propose the obelisk holds a code, again, a message left by those before the flood.
Its alignment with Orion's belt hints that it served not as a tomb, but as a celestial transmitter.
What if this monument once communicated with the heavens themselves? Legends speak of a great storm that buried the obelisk, erasing its keepers from history. But deep beneath the sand, explorers found something impossible. Metal older than iron itself.
Tests revealed an alloy that shouldn't exist, forged at temperatures no ancient forge could reach.
Some began to whisper, this was not human work.
Across continents, the same symbol reappears. A winged disk descending from the stars. Were the ancients trying to immortalize visitors from beyond the skies? A forgotten papyrus speaks of stone voices that warned of the coming deluge. The obelisk, it says, was meant to preserve the memory of what was lost.
When the flood came, their world vanished to Havas, but their warning endured in stone.
Scientists discovered the site emits unusual magnetic pulses, aligned with the Earth's core.
Electronic devices fail nearby. Compasses twist, as if time itself bends around it.
Data suggests the obelisk once resonated, however, transmitting signals into the upper atmosphere.
Frequencies match patterns found in deep space radio emissions, still echoing today. Each carving mirrors a constellation, as if mapping a galactic origin. Could it have been both monument and message, bridging Earth and sky? But how did they lift such weight in pound, without wheels, cranes, or iron? Ancient myths tell of light flowing through stone adown, a power harnessed, not worshipped. From Egypt to South America, obelisks mark lines invisible to the naked eye.
They form a network, too, an ancient grid connecting sacred sites worldwide. Indigenous legends say these lines carry the heartbeat of the Earth.
Sensors record rhythmic tremors, Ahantan, like a pulse beneath the surface.
And that pulse is increasing.
Recent anomalies suggest Earth's magnetic balance is changing, doing again.
Ancient texts warned, when the skies tremble and the twin lights return, the cycle begins anew.
Could this be the same warning down, carved in stone for a world that forgot? Modern researchers find eerie parallels between solar activity and ancient catastrophe dates.
The sun, it seems, has always been the trigger ground, the bringer of renewal and ruin.
If history is a cycle, are we approaching the next turn?
From orbit to stone, the same symbols reappear, as if someone is still watching.
For one researcher, the obelisk is not myth. It's a memory of human origin. Some theorize the obelisk encoded genetic patterns Fafmers, the blueprint of mankind.
Could this be why its energy resonates with life itself?
Inside, a crystalline core, dormant but not dead. During last year's solar storm, sensors recorded faint emissions. The obelisk awakened.
Panic spread across the scientific community. Coincidence or prophecy fulfilled?
As the skies ignite once more, the ancient warning feels closer than ever. Perhaps the obelisk was never a monument cunand, but a message to those who would come after. A message not of worship, but of survival.
And as the sands reclaim its form, one question remains, Lily. Did they know we would return? As the winds shift across the desert, the obelisk stands.
For millennia, it has watched the stars move, keeping secrets humanity was not ready to hear.
Some believe it's one of many, a network of silent sentinels scattered across the earth.
Each built to the same proportions, each aligned with the same stars. When connected, they form a global pattern, ecliptic, a geometric map of forgotten power.
Mathematical ratios within the carvings predict solar and lunar cycles with eerie accuracy.
Whoever built it understood cosmic mechanics far beyond ancient knowledge. At dawn of the equinox, light strikes a single symbol, Od, the mark of rebirth. Could this moment mark the return of a cycle long prophesied? The signs are here plotted. The planet stirs, as if remembering.
Some astrophysicists now warn of a solar cycle unlike any before.
Data from orbit suggests our magnetosphere is weakening, barren, just as ancient texts foretold.
The sun's wrath once erased a civilization. Could it happen again?
Legends speak of cities turned to glass, the sky aflame with light. Perhaps the obelisk was built not to worship the sun Enin, but to survive it.
Deep beneath the structure lies a chamber, sealed for thousands of years.
Inside, inscriptions warn, those who awaken the stone must face the dawn.
Murals depict the heavens burning, oceans swallowing empires, and light descending from above. They watched the sky, waiting for the return of the fire star.
A celestial visitor, perhaps, the same that ended an age and began another.
Modern science now confirms Vespers, a comet once reshaped Earth's destiny.
Now, the obelisk hums again, as magnetic storms sweep across the sky.
Sensors detect frequencies matching those recorded in deep space centuries ago. Could it be a reply?
For a brief moment, the obelisk transmitted SOT, a pulse across the stars.
In that instant, something shimmered above Fly, unseen, but felt by all nearby.
Witnesses spoke of a shadow in the clouds, vast, silent, watching.
Then, all transmissions ceased, as if the signal had been answered.
Governments denied the event.
Files were sealed.
Data erased.
But leaked reports mention the Awakening, a global anomaly tied to ancient sites. Stone circles, temples, pyramids, Tandy, all vibrating in resonance.
Different faiths, same message. A return, a reckoning, a renewal.
The desert awakens Atari, as if answering a call written in the stars.
And in that blinding light, the past and future converge.
Perhaps it was never about the gods above, but the awakening within. From dust to consciousness, we are the message and the messengers.
Every obelisk, every stone weave, a mirror of what we once were and what we may become.
Maybe their warning was not of doom, but of awakening, Frelid. A call to remember.
A reminder that knowledge without wisdom leads only to ruin. And when the light fades, the choice remains: to repeat or to rise. The sands of time are running once more. We walk the same deserts, searching for the same answers.
And perhaps, in the silence between worlds, they are still watching us.
Above, the stars burn with memory, a tofu. Below, the earth waits for renewal. The obelisk stands still, patient, eternal, as humanity writes its next chapter.
The code remains unsolved, fine, yet its presence shapes our fate.
To the next generation, the warning becomes a lesson. Remember where we came from.
In every sunrise lies the memory of creation itself.
Decoding the obelisk is not about the past in the scene. It's about who we choose to be. And as silence falls once more, the ancient warning becomes a whisper, Amru, waiting to be heard again.